Sheep Gang. Hello and welcome. My name is Sheep Thief, and today I will be coming at you with some Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag gameplay. I'm very excited for this. I've been looking forward to this. This will be the first
Alright, lads.
Assassin's Creed
I'll
game
give
that
you
I've been playing. Let's watch
Blackbeard's
this.
honest opinion. You ask me, can this new captain promise you a life of prizes, plunder, and adventure? Aye. For amongst all the gentlemen of fortune sailing these West Indies, he ranks amongst the most clever. There was a time when I thought myself the deadliest scourge of these seas. But this man is a fearsome dog that feeds off trouble and turmoil. I seen him clear the deck of a Spanish galleon like it were nothing. Fighting like a devil, dressed as a man. And he's a canny one. Knows his way round every crag and crevice of these islands. So if it's fortune and adventure you seek, then Captain Edward Kenway's your man. Only, don't meddle in his private affairs. For there's more mystery to that man than even I dare ask.
Well, there you have it. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So this game is set in presumably or supposedly, having looked this up. Okay, wait, what's going on here? What the? Apparently I figured out. Okay, so Sheep Gang, let's talk before we begin. I looked up about this game. It starts in 1715. This is a era of history that I don't know much about, but I looked up a little bit of it before I began playing. So before we begin, I'm going to give a historical primer. A primer. So 1715. This is what is considered to be the final stage of the so-called golden age of piracy. Earlier stages happened in the 1600s, but the most well-known and the most drastic stage happened at this point. Now, what caused this? 1715. This is 1 year, and really just months after the end of the War of Spanish Succession, which is a very important war that I did not know much about, but I've now learned more about it. The War of Spanish Succession was fought from 1700, or actually 1701, to 1714. This war was fought over who would become the Emperor of the Spanish Empire, as the name suggests. In 1665, the Spanish Emperor Charles II, who was of the House of Habsburg, became emperor at the age of 4. Now, Charles II was a person who was almost certainly inbred. He had what is known as the Habsburg jaw, which was a deformation of the jaw that made it difficult to eat and gave him a distinctive and not good appearance. As soon as he came out of the womb, he contracted herpes as a newborn child, presumably from his own mother. As a child, things did not get much better. As a small child, he contracted measles, chickenpox, smallpox, and rubella. He also had rickets, and it's thought that he had pituitary hormonal problems that interfered with his development, and it's also thought now that he had problems with his kidneys. As time went on, the modern analysis of what we know about him also suggests that he suffered from hydrocephaly, which is an accumulation of water in the brain, which can lead to, over time, many, many problems. Now, from a very young age, everyone in Europe was looking at Charles II and saying, this guy is going to die, and there's going to be a problem, a succession problem in Spain. And this started in 1665, so he's 4 years old and they're already thinking that. But he lives much longer than anyone expected. He was 39 when he died, and he's king for 35 years, or emperor for 35 years. Up until 1700. He, during this time, was unable to produce an heir. The reasons for this initially are unclear, but it is known by the end, when they did an autopsy, it was stated that he possessed one testicle that was black as coal from having atrophied. So, at least by the end, he was physically incapable of producing children. In his youth, it's unclear what the problem was, and I don't think we'll ever know. And who knows? There are many theories that you could have. Some people, but there's no good evidence for any of them. But he was not able to produce an heir throughout his life. It's possible that he was impotent from birth. It's possible that there were other problems, but it's certain that by the end, he was physically incapable. So in this whole time, for 35 years, all of the great powers of Europe are seeing this crisis incoming and developing their militaries. And these developments that happened before the War of Spanish Succession, and then as they collide, as these powers collide with each other during the War of Spanish Succession, are very important, militarily speaking. A lot of the advancements and ideas that were developed in this time still exist today. So again, in 1700, Charles II knows he's about to die, and he decides to choose the heir of France, son of the King of France, to become the King of Spain, which would result in France and Spain being ruled by one emperor, which would obviously be an extremely powerful governmental entity, an empire that would be it would dominate Europe. At this time, the Spanish Empire was possibly, it's arguable, but it was very powerful. It had possessions in, I was going to say it's at its height, but that's maybe questionable. It could be said that earlier in the 1600s it was at its height, but at this time it had highly developed trade routes in the Philippines, the Americas, and then it held parts of the Netherlands, which was an extremely important trade region, all of Spain, and lots of Italy. So this was a extremely powerful empire, and for it to come under the control of the French, who were themselves extremely militarily powerful at the time, would be bad. Now, these are also two Catholic empires, and so it's not surprising to see that the people that oppose this alliance are the English, the Dutch, and the Germans. Although this is Habsburg Germany, the Habsburg Roman Empire. So it's a little weird because you've got a Habsburg ceding France, or ceding Spain to a Frenchman, a Bourbon, and the Habsburgs and the French have always hated each other. But then the the Austrian Habsburgs hate the French so much that they're sort of turning on their old allies in Spain. So this war happens, and it takes 14 years, 1701 to 1714, and it's very back and forth. The French start out doing well, but then the alliance, the Grand Alliance is what it's called, and that means England, the Netherlands, and the Holy Roman Empire. Then they do well, then there's sort of a standstill, then there's some big, very bloody battles that sort of make support for the war decrease due to the just carnage. And then the war concludes as a bunch of these countries start to become bankrupt, and there are little victories that are gained for both sides that are used to justify the initiation of peace talks. So this is a very brief overview of the war. I'm sure there are people out there that know more about it that will say that there's a problem with what I just said, and this is my understanding of it. Now, how this ties into the Golden Age of piracy is that, first of all, this is a time period when the dominant theory on how to make money, this is before the idea of economics, but it's the idea of how do we get money, is mercantilism, which is maximizing your exports as opposed to your imports. And they saw it as a very zero-sum game where you have these markets that you need to sell things to, and the only way to expand your profits is to box out other powers. And so they see the military as just this way of they say the military exists to sink other countries' ships and keep them from trading. So there's a lot of naval warfare that starts to develop around the world. The gigantic battles of the War of Spanish Succession happened in Europe, but there was a lot of naval fighting that happened on the periphery. The periphery is the wrong word because these are areas that become very important. The Americas, New England, the Philippines, these are, and then parts of the Mediterranean. So the outcomes of this war are important today. So the current king of Spain is of the house of Bourbon-Anjou, and is directly descended from the French king that was named Emperor of Spain at the time, to this day. So there's Spanish royalty that it can tie directly back to this. Gibraltar being a English possession, it traces back to, it's never, England at the end of the War of Spanish Succession controlled Gibraltar, and it remains control of it to this day. And then another big thing is the Netherlands being thoroughly independent, conclusively independent, is, I think, from my understanding, it's confirmed at the end of the War of Spanish Succession. Now, like I said, at the end of this war, all of the countries in Europe were bankrupt except for England, which was doing pretty well, financially speaking. And people think that this is what set up English dominance, especially naval dominance, for the next 250 years. Tying this into the piracy, at the end of the war, there's this huge unemployment crisis for sailors, and they don't have anything to do, and they're the best sailors in the world, but now they are out of employment, and so they turned to piracy, and this is where this game begins. So I thought I'd just, before I start playing this, look into this myself and then inform the Sheep Gang about where this is set. We'll see how it ties in. As we've seen in past Assassin's Creeds, they are not afraid of taking historical liberties, and so we'll see. But I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. I don't think so. Yeah, let's begin. Start your game. So here's another thing. This game is known to have some trouble running, especially at high graphics, so we're going to be tweaking that and see how it goes. But let's go. Okay. I already like this. Fire with cannons, hold right click and move to aim, press to shoot. Okay. Alright. I'm already... I hate to start this with a critique, but the ship is turning faster than it should be, but whatever. It's just a video game. Do I need to... Okay, that's a little confusing. Not quite. Oh, I can go faster. I like the waves.
Taking a hit, Cap!
Well, it takes a while to... Driving this like a car. Whoa, why is it so smoky? Alright.
The magazine! It's going out! Douse the flames! Get in there, you mongrel!
Is it dangerous? Edward? Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy? Earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen.
Sod the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right. No more than 2. Promise me.
Alright, I like it. Sort of a dissolute, unemployed sailor. I mean, this lines up with what, I was just reading about all this. Okay. Can I go down? It's not. Where am I supposed to go? Oh. Okay, let's just get this over with. Let's look at the graphics. Options. General. Ooh, let's do the sheep gang thing and bring it down. Let's try that. Blood on. Subtitles on. Subtitle, okay, good. Back. Graphics, this is what I'm... Okay, this is all pretty high. God rays, what's that? Apparently you want this off for sure. Apparently there's something about VSync I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know, I'm not really... This is also complicated, I hate this kind of stuff. Let's just leave it here. I might mess with this on my own at some point, but... yeah, okay. Very good. Oh, weird, that's different. I don't know if I like that. Kinda like the old way of running. Can we go here? I like the palm tree. How do I go down there? I feel like you can go down there. Look, there's a fish. Alright, wait, I'm gonna be more quiet and let this... Nice.
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Keep talking.
Will you or won't you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
That'd be all wet. You shouldn't be afraid of that.
Fucking pirates!
Yeah, nice. That was a good...
I'm on to you, Snakesby!
People say this run
Come
doesn't
on,
run very
mate.
well. So far it's
We're
running
off to a
well.
bad start.
Maybe a little frame rate drop there. Not quite sure. Whoa. Okay, yeah, so I'm supposed to use shift now instead of the old way of doing it. I wonder if there's a way to change that. Options. Controls. Is there no way to make it the old way? Apparently not. God, I like the old way way better. I'm gonna be holding shift this whole game. Look at this. Wow.
It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
There are Indians here? They have buildings. God, I'm gonna have to get used to this spat. Okay. Wow. Alright. Oh. Fair enough.
Posh git. Where's he running to?
Alright, I like it. They've got a sort of class thing going on here.
Kill you.
Oh, skin. This feels a lot like Far Cry. What's that? Okay, wait. Where's that treasure chest? Okay. R Royales, maybe? Spanish Royale?
We could work together on this!
Is that right?
Keep your distance!
Okay, just got shot. That's not good. This guy's an assassin, you shouldn't be afraid of me. Can I not counterattack? Oh, I have to hit E? What's going on here? Oh! What did he just have in his hand right there?
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Torres and Ayala.
Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward.
He threw the hidden blade on the ground. Find a way to Havana.
That schooner'll do me just fine.
Now, hijack a schooner. Alright. No more parachutes. Can I make that? Well, let's take a look here. Yeah, I can't make that.
Commodore's gone ahead to Kingston. We're to commandeer this lubber's ship and follow.
Sorry, Kingston? No, our destination is Havana. I'm just a merchant.
Quiet, you bleeding pirate. You'll hang for the mess you made out there.
Sir, I had nothing to do with this attack. My crew and I had merely anchored to water and resupply.
Hold it! Stop them! Give me my reason I shouldn't vent your skull.
Take my sugar! Take anything you like! No, I'll pay you! Anything you like! Oh God! Oh God!
Can I get that?
Time to crush it.
Can I get that gun? Okay, cool. Oh, the animations are good. Nice. I don't. Okay. Can I loot? Loot. Oh, E.
I'll pay you! Anything you like!
Kind of want to see, where did that gun go? Can I pick that up? Oh, pick up weapon.
Oh God! Oh God!
Oh, nice.
By God's grace, sir, you saved me. A profusion of thanks.
Is that yours?
It is my vessel, yes. But here lies its poor captain, and I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
You don't mean to abscond with my ship, do you?
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Stede Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
Ah, that is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
Ah, you put me at ease, sir. To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it?
Wait, so this guy thinks I'm... Does he believe that? He just saw me kill...
Lacking a rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen.
I want to see this guy swim. No way. Wow, I like the way he, So wait, there's got to be a way to go down, right?
This is difficult. I should have taken the coat off.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. What have we here? A schooner. I wish I knew more about ships so I could see whether or not this ship is accurate. I haven't embraced that autism yet in my life, but maybe it's time.
Welcome aboard, Duncan. She's a modest schooner, but well suited to my purpose, trafficking cargo from my plantation and such.
She'll do fine. There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
Okay, so this just literally handles like a GTA car.
Ah,
I'd like it to be more,
my hair. I find a bracing comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean. The raw stink of possibility.
That's a top way of seeing it, mate.
We've really opened it up now, haven't we? Ha ha!
Wow, look at the water.
Those sailors were quite animated by the idea of pirates roaming these waters. Is it a real danger, do you suppose?
A possibility. But most pirates stalk the Windward Passage between Cuba and Hispaniola.
Oh, I see. Yes. That is a bustling strait.
Sail! Full sail!
But I shouldn't worry about being waylaid by pirates, truth be told. My ship is small, and I have nothing of immense value. Sugarcane and its yields, molasses, rum, that sort of thing.
There's not a pirate living who'd turn his back on a keg of rum.
Well, yes. Yes, I suppose that's true.
Uh-oh. Am I gonna hit this thing? Nice. Look at that water. Interesting. I wonder how hard it is to code water like this.
You're a natural sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness, aye.
How marvelous. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with British people? Oh,
fantastic work. Very promising.
Is Desmond coming back?
Right. Easy now. There you go. Welcome back. Well, your numbers look good. Now let's make sure we can break your brain, all right? I need you to move your head and look at these lights just here. Look up. That's it. Down. So far, so good. Let's get you up.
What in God's name is going on here? Abster,
So,
go.
welcome to the Sample 17 project. Before you get started, you're gonna need this. There you go. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, bonjour. C'est bon? It works? All right, let's take a walk. Your file says you've done some memory research before, but not to this extent, which is surprising. You're very good. The data streams are very stable.
Really hope we find an ancestor who lived in feudal Japan.
Impressive, right? This building is barely 6 months old, but Abstergo Entertainment has been a studio for a few years, since 2010.
His maternal grandmother's mother was Asian.
What's going on here? Is this the
Maybe you saw
Abstergo
Liberation?
campus?
That was our first title powered by Animus Tech. That was just the tip of the iceberg. Soon, we'll be unveiling commercial Animus servers for the whole world to enjoy. They'll offer passive experiences, of course. Edited versions of real history. But only
Okay,
the
I get
exciting
it.
parts. And we think we found the perfect subject for our first full-length virtual feature. Caribbean Pirates. So that's your gig. It'll just take a minute, okay?
Look into that security company from Chicago. They know what they're doing.
Well,
This
thank
is
you,
like
Nancy. Bonne journée.
This is like a 2010s
C'est bon, c'était prêt. Magnifique. Merci. This is for you. The primary tool of our trade. Your communicator. Power it up and give it a look. It's pretty slick.
This is what everyone thought the future was going to be like in 2011.
You might have noticed that security seems a little light around here. That's because your communicator is your key to getting around.
take me back to 1715, please. I don't want to be in the post-2012 world anymore.
See that flashing wireless signal? It means you're hooked up to the elevator. I'll let you do the honors. We're headed up to the Sample 17 studio, 2nd floor.
Am I creeping her out? She looks a little creeped out.
You ready? Let's go. Ah, there's the boss, Olivier Garneau, our CCO. I'll introduce you.
Olivier Garneau.
Bonjour.
Salut, Mélanie.
Oh god, he looks like a Frenchman.
Ça va bien?
Well, thanks. Have you met our new hire? Just started today.
I haven't. Bonjour. What project?
Sample 17, the Kenway line.
Haytham, Connor...
Edward, the pirate.
Ah, yar, matey. Very exciting. Welcome aboard. Mélanie, can we talk in your office for a minute?
Just let me get this one settled and I'll see you in 5 minutes.
C'est bon. Nice to meet you.
So, this is the Sample 17 floor. We're diving into the memories of one very generous donor.
It's like they got the
Desmond
diversity
Miles.
hires
We're
already.
pulling all the best stuff from his DNA. And hopefully one day, we can forge some fantastic experiences from what we find in there.
Where's Desmond?
This pair of legs is John, one of the wizards in IT. He's just fixing something for you.
Not fixing, calibrating.
Calibrating, right. So here we are, your very own Animus workstation. This is all yours, so sit back, relax, and find us some good footage. If you need any hints or tips, the Animus is loaded with tutorial programs, so you'll have no problems. And I'll check in on you later. Happy pirating.
So what, I'm just gaming? Okay, put me in the Animus, please. The thing I liked about Revelation is you didn't have to do that much about this shit. Come on. What do I have to do?
Welcome to Animus Omega, Abstergo Entertainment's proprietary ancestral memory research tool. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about how to operate your Animus console, please contact your project supervisor, Melanie LeMay. You have been registered as part of the Sample 17 project. Your primary research target is Edward James Kenway, born March 10, 1693, Swansea, Wales. Calibrations complete. All signs normal.
He's like
all
20,
systems optimal. Extra neurotransmitters activated.
Lively Havana. I've been here once before. It was a truly awful pleasure.
See someone you know?
No, just putting on a friendly face. I shouldn't want to be mistaken for a pirate again.
Right. Flash rogue like yourself must be cautious.
Yeah. Mad to think Spain and England were at war 2 years ago, isn't it? Here I am, bartering with Spaniards like they were my cousins. Nothing wrong, Duncan?
No, it's nothing. Sand in my hampers. So where's the best squad in town? I'm dying for a quick kip. Or a siesta, should I say.
I'm just headed to a public house now to meet some merchants. I could show you the way.
Well, lead on.
I hope you'll tarry a bit while I conduct my meeting. It'd be a great relief to have a man of your stature nearby. It's misunderstanding.
I can hang about. I might have a drink.
Splendid. Drink.
But they don't take kindly to pirates here, do they? Wonder how many stolen reals bought these men this perch.
Oh, looks like we got prostitutes.
Hola, ladies.
You don't know these women, do you?
No. They charge money for that kind of privilege. A few dozen reals for every hour of knowing. Keen to meet them?
No. Goodness, no. I'm a married man.
Married man of their forte, mate.
A cat. Jump.
Aha! Here's a purveyor of personal defenses. I should acquire a blade for myself, Duncan, just as you have.
This rusty razor's nothing to admire.
Even so, I appear a mere kitten walking so close upon you. Perhaps a small dagger would suit me. Let's see what he's selling.
Maybe I'll buy a sword too. We'll both jump rank.
Oh, we'll be quite the pair, you and I. Twin devils.
Lend us a few reals, then. I did save your skin.
Of course.
Cheers.
Buy a pair of swords. Sword sets, pistol sets. Interesting. I'm gonna want those for sure. Ammunition, outfits, pieces of art. Sell cargo, sell hunting goods, buy hunting goods. British cutlass. What do we have here? Cup-hilt rapiers. Why don't I get those? 3k for those. An espada anca. Privateer's cutlass. British colonial cutlasses. Toledo officer's small swords. Officer's rapiers. French court sword. Pirate scimitars. Okay, this is cool.
That's a better fit for me. How do you fare?
I had only enough for a small knife, sadly. Still, it'll do in a pinch. Oh, puffer duff. I've led us astray, Duncan.
Oh, no matter. I'll get us a better view. What are we looking for?
A tavern with a sort of courtyard interior. My goodness, you're an agile chap.
Every finger's a fishhook. That's how you tell a true sailor.
Yes, a fine way to put it.
I don't like this new system of movement, but maybe I'll get used to it. Look at that church though, that's amazing. Once again, the textures are just...
I think I see the place. We're not far. Hang tight.
Oh, he's got me blind. God, what do I do? Oh, I can't breathe. I think my
Stop or I'll break your knees when I catch you. I'm close at heel, shitbird!
How do I
Here
tackle
I
him?
come!
Oh my god, no, that's not what I wanted.
Don't make me chase you into the harbor! You robbed the wrong man, mate. A fellow with dangerous friends.
Looks like a Spaniard. I thought they made him black and, I was gonna say, what? A black thief? Like, that's crazy. Like, who who would think a black person would rob anyone? Like that's what?
Duncan!
I've never even heard of anything.
Joe, you're alive.
I can't believe that.
Of course I am. That filch was no fuss.
Oh, yes. Ah, we've arrived.
Take your time, I'll be just here.
Fancy meeting no Welshman deep in Dago country. I'm English myself. Biding my time till the next war calls me to service.
Lucky King George, having a piss pot like you flying his flag.
Oi! Skulk! I've seen your face before. You's mates with them pirates down in Nassau.
Shut your fucking gob or I'll fill it with shot, you hear me?
Edward, is it?
You bastard! Yeah, I warned him. You want a dust up? I'll give you one.
I like that left hook. That was pretty good. I don't like his right, whatever that is, haymaker.
I've seen bigger arms on a bill.
How do I attack?
Keeping busy.
Okay, this is interesting. Alright, alright.
One more. Come on!
Sort of like an ear chop right there. That was a terrible punch. You should not punch like that. That was a good uppercut. That's pretty good. Oh! It's a low blow. Oh.
¡Fuera de la carretera! ¡Viene el soldado! ¡Corre!
You're not leaving me.
I'll catch you up!
¡Perro inglés!
I like the music. Use 5 to select smoke bomb and then press F to use it. I wanted to get a better look at those Spanish soldiers, but nice. Alright. Give us feedback. Rate this memory. So, like. Is that literally going to Ubisoft? What the fuck? Oh, this is definitely cool. Look at this. This looks legit. Oh. They hit me. Ah. They're better shots than they used to be. This is amazing. Look at this. Havana. Move it. Uh-oh. I like the... Oh, were there monks in Havana? Okay, let's get a look at these guys. They look pretty hardened, which is probably what they'd be after the War of Spanish Succession. I like this market. Okay, should probably call it here. Shadows are really good. Look at that, like individual branches on the trees. Let's take a quick inventory of the racial makeup of this place. She looks... Spaniards. They look pretty intimidating. I thought they were going to make them look kind of pathetic, but... Music is really good. Oh boy, Sheep Gang, I'm looking forward to this. I'm just going to have to get used to the controls. Got some prostitutes here. Oh, I wish I spoke Spanish. I wonder what she just said. Alright. I haven't seen any thieves or mercenaries. Ooh, we're getting some weird load-ins right there, but whatever. Can we pickpocket? Steal? Oh, it's harder. Interesting. Alright, who looks like they have money? This guy does. Looks like, he had 4 reals on him. Reals? Did I hear that? Two. Are they implying that... Okay, we're gonna keep the racial humor to a minimum, I promise, okay. Let's find a disgusting white male to rob. There's gotta be one around here somewhere. Well, this is a Spanish area, so maybe not. Oh, this looks like a white male. Alright. You're gonna pay your reparations. Oh, what do you know? He has money. What's going on here?
Doy besos por una de cobre.
You're harassing?
Pero por plata hago mucho más.
And 9. Oh, this guy. I like this pickpocketing way better.
Ratero, que no escape.
Can't just, oh. Alright, let's get in a fight. Nice. Okay. Loot.
No dejen pasar la oportunidad de comprar una de estas belletas.
Shoot, gang, I'm not gonna lie. This, oh, we've got a single... Got a, rogue agent here. What is that? We're supposed to, like... Shanties. Oh. Uh-oh. Get over here. It's debating me. Nice. Shanties, okay. Two. Alright. Sheep gang. My back is killing me. I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching. Oh, wait, what's that blue dagger, though? Oh, those must be thieves. Or mercenaries, I'm not sure. Alright. Talk to you later.